Let me do this integral by three methods. Now the first method, I introduced a new variable t. X is equal to negative t. Then this will be equal to cosine t, because negative positive same cosine. This is 1 plus e to the t, right? Negative dt from positive to negative. Yeah. Then this is I, this is also I, right? Okay, let me switch this one by taking the negative out. So it's from minus half pi to positive half pi. So negative cosine is gone. Is a cosine. Let me write dummy variable x. So x is 1 plus e to the x. Okay, this is the same integral as in the original integral in the beginning. Therefore, 2i, this plus this, right, is 2i, is equal to minus half pi to positive half pi. Now they have common factor, which is cosine x. This 1 plus e to the negative x plus 1 plus e to the x dx. Yeah. This one, if I multiply e to the power x, becomes e to the power x, and e to the power x plus 1, isn't it? Plus this one, 1 to the e to the x, this is equal to 1, isn't it? So this is equal to 1. So this will become, therefore, I is equal to 1/2 integral half to this one cosine. This is equal to 1, as this one says. Now, cosine x is an even function. Therefore, this becomes twice from 0 to that. From 0 to half pi cosine x dx. Yeah, this one is equal to sine x, right? Sine x from 0 to. So the result is equal to 1. So that is the first method. The second method, well, from minus to positive half pi cosine x 1 plus e to the negative x dx. The second method, I split this integral into two parts. One is from minus half to 0 cosine x 1 plus e to the negative x dx, plus from 0 to half pi and 1 cosine x 1 plus e to the negative x dx. Simply split into two intervals. Yeah. And for the first one, for the first part, say this is I1, okay? This is I2. Now I1, this is I1, I put x equals negative 2. So this will be positive, this is 0. This will be 1 plus e to the x. Cosine is the same thing, right? Cosine negative, positive is the same thing. d negative x. I changed the dummy variable already, okay? Change t for x. And then switch that one by deleting this negative out. It becomes 0 to half pi cosine x from 0 dx. Okay. Well, I did too earlier to switch t for x, but they are dummy variable anyhow. So this is this I1, this I2. So I becomes, this is I1, becomes I1 plus I2. I1 plus I2, the same common factor, right? It's 0 to half pi. Cosine is common, and 1 plus e to the x plus 1 to the 1 plus well, this is the same reason. You multiply by e to the x, it becomes e to the x 1 plus e to the x, right? So this one plus this one is equal to 1. Same story as in the first method. So this result is equal to cosine dx, right? Because this one is this plus this one is equal to 1. Now this one equal to sine x from 0 to half pi, so this is equal to 1. So same result, same result as in method 1. Now method 3, well, we are talking about minus half pi to seems the pens are not good. Let me change the pen. Well, over 1 plus e to the negative x dx. Okay, that is our integral. Now the method 3, I'm considering this function f of x as e to the x e to the negative x minus 1 plus e to the negative x. Yeah. So this is my f of x. And my f of a negative x will be equal to e to the x minus 1, 1 plus e to the x, isn't it? So this is equal to, if you multiply by e to the negative x again, so it will be 1 minus e to the negative x, e to the negative x plus 1. So multiply this rational function by e to the negative x, both top and the bottom, so it becomes this one. This is equal to negative e to the negative x minus 1 and e to the negative x plus 1. Okay, so that's equal to negative f of x. What I want to say that this function is an odd function. Okay, this function, which is odd function, or this odd function, right, could be written as this: e to the negative x plus 1 minus 2. 1. This one could be written as this. This is equal to 1 minus 2, right? 1 plus e to the negative x. So it becomes this. Which means that this is odd function. The function I'm introducing is an odd function. Could be this way or could be that way. For our purpose, for our integral purpose, I want this form. Okay, so my I is equal to integral, this is cosine x 1 plus e to the negative sine dx, right? Could be written as this, negative cosine 1 minus 1 plus e to the negative x minus 1 dx. Now, I have 2 here, negative here. I don't have negative here, but easier. Multiply negative half, then equal. This time this one is this. 1 cancel out. So this is equal to 1 negative integral from minus cosine x times 1 minus 2, 1 plus e to the negative x minus become plus, right? Half cosine x dx from minus minus. Now this is odd function, as I said, well, as we have done. This is odd function. This is even function. Therefore, this together becomes even function. No, let me correct. This is odd function. This is the even function. Then they multiply together, becomes odd function. So this is 0. This is odd function. This is even. This is order. Together is order. So this one, x cosine is even. So it becomes times twice, right? It becomes 0 to half pi cosine x dx. Yeah, that one is equal to 0 plus sine x from 0 to half pi. So the result is 1. The same result. This is method 3. Now, okay, excuse me for a little messy, right? But you can trace easily back. But I believe that the method is very good.